been scrolling the twit faces, twit faces, the internet, the social media, and looking at the Malaysia travel tips. Supposed to be groups on the internet where people can share their tips, good or bad. You know, places to see, places to go, places to get food, good food to eat, places to avoid. You know, whatever tips. And I come across some posts that just don't seem. Sometimes there's posts that seem a little bit questionable, and I want to go over one right now, posted by Trustworthy Lobster, very trustworthy. So I'm gonna read it. I'll read the post, and then I'll give my a little bit of analysis for it. So here's the post. My wallet was stolen upon arrival at KL Airport. Last seen at Money Exchange, I was only separated a few minutes from my handbag to grab my suitcase. I believe airport police complicit as they insisted that I lost it. I had to force them to retrace my steps from the exchange to baggage claim. Only then did agree to add the word stolen. A horrible thing to happen when planning a 3-week trip to a new country. I blocked all cards and struggled to find a way to finance what was only the beginning of the trip. A few days later, a female officer contacted me to say they found the theft from examining the cameras and that the theft was an Algerian national. She couldn't answer any of my questions. Why are you contacting me if you didn't find my wallet? What did he do with my wallet? Etc. Stating she didn't know as he was not cooperating. I'm convinced this was done to protect them. Since then, I have not felt safe in the country. Altered my plans significantly. A pity since there is a lot of beauty. I want all travelers and authorities to know, particularly with a campaign to visit Malaysia 2026. I am an experienced traveler but never imagined an airport to be this unsafe. So I want to address that very last sentence first. I am an experienced traveler but never imagined an airport to be this unsafe. So an experienced traveler, number one, would know, do not use the currency exchange at the airport. So there's that. Also, an experienced traveler would hear on in every single airport in the world the constant announcements not to leave your baggage unattended. So there's that. Okay, so you can get distracted, you can be tired, but let's look at this for a second. Going to the currency exchange. Okay, so you're desperate. You got to go to the currency exchange. That's something that can happen. You can be desperate and go to the currency exchange at the airport. So you go to the currency exchange at the airport, leave your handbag. But if you're using the currency exchange, that means you flew from a foreign city, not from a in. You didn't fly domestically. You flew international because you're exchanging foreign currency. So you had to clear customs. In order to clear customs, you have to have all your baggage. You have to pick up your baggage before you clear customs. So you cannot return to baggage claim. There's no baggage claim to go to get your bags outside of customs. Now, to go back through customs, okay, say you went to the currency exchange and you forgot to get your bags at customs and you have to go back and get your bag at customs. Okay, so customs is going to want to know who you are. Well, I left my ID in my bag, which is sitting at the currency exchange. Okay, so I have to have my bag to go back to customs if in fact I did leave my bag on at the baggage claim, which is on the opposite side of customs. So that's why I don't think this post is real. Now, going on, if it were in fact if it was real, let's just say it is real. I feel bad for this person, and better luck next time. What happens at the airport by a foreign tourist, if it's in fact an Algerian tourist, what's that got to do with? And the police actually did something. They found your bag. They found the person that took your bag. I don't see how that would make this country unsafe, Malaysia unsafe. So leaving your bag is your fault in any country in the world. That's does not make any country unsafe. But I don't think this post is real. The current climate around the entire world, every country in the entire world, the current climate is immigration is a hot topic. Immigration is a very hot debate right now, and people are worried about illegal immigration, legal immigration. Just immigration is a hot topic, and so I think some of these posts are either to entice engagement, they get paid for the engagement, or they just want to make people mad, or they're just lonely. So think this is fake. They made the report for some reason. For some reason, they think the cops are in on some kind of scam, some kind of scam. So in Malaysia, in the past, there has been some people have taken issue with Nigerian immigrants. There's been claims that they overstay at a higher rate than other immigrants. I don't know the statistics on anything here in Malaysia. I don't know the statistics, but I know there's been I've heard people that Nigerians are a problem, but this person said Algerian, which I've never heard of being a problem in Malaysia. Maybe they meant Nigerian and they wrote Algerian, or maybe they did mean Algerian. I really don't know. I think the post is fake and they messed that up, but just assumed. So they did file the claim. They did file a police report, and the police actually went to the tape. Let's go to the tape. So they actually went and looked at the replay. So they saw you set the handbag down. Somebody else came up and grabbed the handbag. Okay, who is this person? Well, now we have to go to immigration. Let's match this up. So immigration is taking your picture. When you're coming in the gate, immigration takes your picture, takes your thumbprint, takes your picture. Now, okay, we match it up. Now, now, where is this person? How did this person leave the airport? Where is this person in the country now? We're not gonna stop until we find this person for your handbag. Everybody's on the case. Okay. So they found this person, and whatever Mr. Algeria checked into local hotel over here. We found him. He's got no handbag. You claim for some reason the police are covering this up for the foreign tourist. I don't see the reason why, but I mean that does not make sense to me. Not only does that not make sense, but why would you not want the tourists like why would the cops want this? The cops don't want the cops want to you should want tourists to come in. Why would you not want tourists to come? Tourists are saving money. Tourists are willing to drop all their money that they've planned for this trip. They're gonna put in your country and leave. So the doesn't make any sense. But okay, so now you filed the police report. They've gone to immigration, who's taken the time to match a picture with their security camera at the airport. The police for some reason the qualifier that a female police officer has called them back and said that they found the person who took the handbag, but they found no handbag and the guy's not cooperating. But now this guy's stolen it, but now he's not cooperating. But he's allowed to stay in the country. You've had a hard time, and now I just don't know why. I guess my advice is, number one, when you see something on the internet, when you're looking up, like these supposed to be fun groups where travelers can share their tips, good places to go, or what recommended items to bring with you. Maybe some places, I had a very bad experience at this place, and if you get enough of those, don't do that. But this doesn't seem like a true experience. This seems like a made up experience for some of the reasons that I've already mentioned. Maybe they don't like immigrants. Maybe they don't like Algerians. Maybe they don't like Malaysia. For whatever reason but I don't know whether there's no reason to make up the post. So my advice, number one, don't use the currency exchange at the airport. Number two, remember to get your bag at the baggage claim before you go through customs. Number three, listen to the announcements at every single airport in the world. You're an experienced traveler. Every single airport in the world has this announcement: do not leave your baggage unattended. Okay, so and now getting to these the internet, the twit faces. When you see the post that immediately make you feel something, make you usually anger, make you feel like you need to respond, read it over again slowly and do the full analysis, do the full analysis, read it again slowly, bit by bit, and see if any of it makes sense. It usually doesn't make any sense. This person seems to not want tourists in the country, or they seem to want to blame a certain type of person. I think this is done by a local person who wants to make immigrants look bad, because that's the hot topic around the world, the entire world right now. Immigrants and tourists are not the same thing. Illegal immigrants and legal immigrants are not the same thing. So I just I want to point out. I just want to point out that some of these, because they really people can look at this and like really think, because every country has their hot button issues that the full analysis needs to be done, and sharing the tips of a good time. This could be the difference between having the time of your life and not not having the time of your life. Just so I just hope everybody can do the full analysis when they see stuff like this, because if it automatically makes you want to respond, it's probably not real. It's probably just bait for you to just get it. It's just meant for you to get angry.